How you doing? It's Jay again with TalkingCarsWithJay.com. I'm very excited. This is part 2 with Gary Solverman of Insurance Solutions of Missouri. Gary again has been in this industry for over 5 years, has created an amazing amount of clients and a practice. Great consultant. I'm super excited to bring him out. People are coming to me all the time asking, Jay, what kind of car should I buy for my teenager? I have absolutely no idea. You know, I have some ideas, but Gary's going to talk to you from an insurance point of view. What is the best car to buy for your teenager? What's the best make and model? Are red cars really higher in insurance? Gary's going to cover it next.
It has always been my passion to help people with cars and give people advice.
Well, Gary, welcome back.
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time to come back. This is actually the episode that I'm most excited about because I'm going to learn something here, and I'm going to be able to give my clients better advice as well. And the topic we're talking about today is, you know, what kind of car should I buy for my teenager? You know, people come to me all the time, you know, Jay, should I buy him a Camaro? Should I buy him a Mustang? You know, what should I buy him or her? And, you know, how can I save myself money? I mean, what is it that I should be buying that I'm going to give myself the best chance of having lower insurance rates?
Right.
Give me your thoughts as far as what your thoughts are on that.
Sure. You know, and what I'll preface it by saying is, you know, these aren't facts. These are just my opinions.
Right.
But, you know, I think, you know, you want to have a vehicle that has a lot of safety, you know, devices. And by that I'm talking about airbags and, you know, front wheel drive and, you know, anti-lock brakes and things like that. There are discounts that are in play for those vehicles.
Okay.
And conversely, the vehicles that don't have that equipment, you know, you're going to pay a little bit higher premium. So that would be, you know, first and foremost.
Okay.
Second thought I have on the subject is, you know, we're talking about teen drivers, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, the likelihood that there are going to be some fender benders is probably pretty high. So you don't want to, you know, put them in a late model car. You don't need to put them in a 2012 or 2013 vehicle.
Okay.
You know, because that's just going to have higher premiums right off the bat.
Okay.
So, you know, I think, you know, if you're looking at that 5, 6, 7-year-old
Okay.
vehicle with parts that are easy to come by in the event that, you know, you need some body work on that vehicle.
Okay.
If the parts are harder to find, you know, then that's going to be more costly to insure.
Ah, okay.
So-
Well, that's a good point. So if I'm looking at, let's just say a Chevy
Right.
versus a BMW, there's definitely going to be a difference in there because if I understand you correctly, my teenager gets in a fender bender,
Right.
then when they're going to do parts, that's how they figure in, you know, what the cost is going to be.
For sure. There's, you know, an ease of, you know, how accessible are these parts.
Okay.
You know, in your example,
Yeah.
you know, if you have to go overseas maybe to get the part that you need for your BMW,
Mhm.
well, that's going to, you know, everybody's going to pay more because that part has to be shipped over.
Okay.
If you're talking about your Chevy and the part is, you know, just down the street, well, you know, then it's easy, it's quick, the repair can be done,
Okay.
and it saves everybody money. So,
All right, I'm gonna shoot some questions at you. 2-door, 4-door. Is it cheaper for insurance on a 4-door versus a 2-door?
my opinion, 4 doors probably would be, you know, a safer way to go.
Okay.
That's just, you know, my opinion. Again, factually, I don't know,
Okay.
you know, that that's the case, but
What about a V8 versus a 4-cylinder?
probably, you know, the 4-cylinder, just for, you know, obvious reasons. You know, you're talking about less horsepower, therefore the vehicle's not going to go as fast.
Right.
And if you're not going as fast, you know, you're probably less likely to have, you know, tickets and accidents and things along, you know, of that nature. Obviously, when an insurance company evaluates, you know, any driver, but especially a teen driver, you know, they want you to have, you know, a clean record, not a lot of moving violations, you know, speeding tickets, and certainly they look at accidents.
Do they look at theft rating too?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, theft is, you know, a vehicle that's very attractive, you know, to be taken, you know, is going to be higher in premium for certain.
Well, that makes sense. In your opinion, and I know this is just your opinion, what are the top 3 cars that you like if you were going to buy a car for your teenager?
I'm a fan of Toyotas.
Okay.
Probably we're talking, probably, a compact to, mid-size type vehicle.
Okay.
Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans. I'm
Really?
a fan of all of them. Yeah.
Really? So pretty good insurance rates on those cars.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody hear that? And the last question I have for you, and people ask me this all the time: are red cars more insurance? I mean, is that?
Wow. I would probably say yeah.
Okay.
Again, that's my opinion. I don't know that I have any facts that I could show you to do that. But it's probably more of a red. No pun intended. Red flag. If you see a red car out there going, it just kind of catches the eye, doesn't it?
Catches it faster. It sure does.
So,
well, those are all the questions I have today. Again, if you want to contact Gary, I'm gonna flash your information on the screen. Please contact him. Just to get some good advice. I can give you the advice on buying the cars. He can give you the advice on the insurance. Gary, I really appreciate again you coming in today.